Whether you want to get results like I'm experiencing inside of my business, or whether you have your own outcome in mind, it is all in the systems that you decide to set up inside of your business. And you want to make sure those systems are working for you 24/7, 365. For many years, I thought I had really great systems set up inside of my business because I was using automation. However, I still had to work so doggone hard for virtually every single sale. Like, my hand was physically in the mix of almost every single sale that I produced over the past few years. Really learning how to set up systems that work for me 24/7, 365, I've been able to realize a passive element inside of my business where I set up these systems. They work for me even when I'm not working, and it's allowed me to be able to make sales while I'm not at my computer, while I'm sleeping, while I'm at church, while I'm cooking dinner, eating dinner, out and about, right? And even sometimes physically while I'm doing things inside of my business, sales will pop off. And so when you decide to set up a system correctly, you can sell virtually anything that you want to sell in this way. You can sell low ticket digital products. You can sell higher ticket digital courses. You can sell affiliate offers. You can sell your own services if you want to. And so what I'm going to do in this video, grab your notebook and grab your pen, is I'm actually going to break down exactly what you want to put in place so that you can experience this kind of business for yourself. I'm kind of sitting here chuckling because it gets to be really, really fun when you are doing whatever it is that you want to be doing in life, and you get a notification on your phone, you pick up your phone, and literally your response, if it's anything like mine, is, oh wow, that's fun. I say things like that all the time because at this phase in my business, the sales are expected. Because I've put things in place, right? I have an element of certainty that the sales are going to pop off, and that me making money is not contingent upon me living in my DMs, answering a bunch of emails, having conversations with people. I know that I have elements and systems and processes in place inside of my business so that sales can happen without me even having to be aware that they are happening. And that's exactly what I want to help more people get set up inside of their business, and to know that this can actually become a reality. Like, this is exactly how you can actually grow faster. You can scale faster. You can just simply make money a lot faster and with a lot more ease, but you've got to be willing to do the work first. And that's what I'm going to help you understand how to do in today's video. So you need a toolbox. Make sure you write that at the top of your notebook, all right? My toolbox has been the secret to my success. So the past 2 weeks, for whatever reason, my content has not done the best on YouTube. However, because I have this toolbox working for me, and I set this toolbox up many months ago, and I've been building upon this toolbox every single week inside of my business, I was able to have 2 bad weeks of content not popping off the way that I'm accustomed to it popping off, and to still be able to experience $5,000 weeks. That's why I was so doggone motivated and inspired to shoot this video for you today, because more people need to know that everything doesn't have to be perfect inside of your business, that you're not always going to have a banger or have winning content, or things might not just be perfect. Life might not be perfect for you, but if you can actually install this toolbox, then this toolbox can literally take care of your business. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. The first thing you need in this toolbox is a growing content library that speaks very intently to a buying audience. Now, you're going to build this library piece by piece. So don't think that if you're just getting started or you haven't been as proactive inside of your business that you're already, at a losing phase because you don't have a library. No, we build this library piece by piece. And remember what I said earlier is that because I've been doing this for months now, right, I could have like weeks where my content is not doing what it's supposed to be doing and to still do exceptionally well in my business. And it's because I realized months ago that I had to build up this content library. So the first phase is you got to understand that like the objective inside of your business is that you're going to have a library of content, and that could be on any chosen platform that you want. For me, it just so happens to be YouTube. But on top of that library of content, you want to make sure that your content is intended for and speaking very specifically to a buying audience. You don't want to create content that's going to call in the freebie seekers. You actually want to create content that's speaking to people that want to make a buying decision. Like they actually want to invest in their leveling up. Like they're tired of just the free information and they're ready to make a move and get a real transformation. And as I heard many years ago, and it's always stuck with me, is that transformation happens at transaction. And so we want to create content that's going to cause people to want to make a transaction with us because they actually want a transformation. Now, here's where your library gets really, really important, is as you begin to build up this library, people are going to have information to be able to binge. So it's not uncommon for someone to tell me that they found my channel or they found one video and that they binge my content, right? Like in one day or in one weekend, or they watch hours and hours and hours of my content. That's exactly why the library aspect is so important. On top of building up a library, you are going to have content that hits and misses. And so sometimes, especially like on YouTube, and I'm a big advocate of YouTube because YouTube will not only help you build your business for today, but it can also help you build your business for the long term. And what I mean by this is one of the reasons why I was able to do so well, even during weeks where my content that I created for that week didn't do well, is that in my library, I have pieces of content that steadily get views every single day. So on a daily basis, I have people that are discovering my videos, discovering my brand from content that I created months ago, and they are becoming leads and they are even becoming buyers because of content that I actually created months ago. So it's so important that you realize that your business growth is not necessarily dependent upon the thing you do today solely. All right. It's dependent upon the thing you do today, but then also what you are consistently doing on a week by week basis. So again, I built up my content library starting in January and even months prior to that. But it was really in January when I decided that I was going to get very, very serious, right? With every single week creating really great content, speaking to my buying audience, right? And I was very, very deliberate and intentional with building up this library. So the very, very first tool, and I know a lot of people don't think about content as a tool, but when I really began to process like how I can help more people understand this, if we understand that our business is all dependent upon a toolbox, and there are certain things in that toolbox that each and every one of us need, regardless of how long we've been online, regardless what it is that we're selling, right, then we can make sure that we are utilizing and building upon those tools with every single thing that we do, and that without the tools, like success literally online is impossible. So the very, very first tool that you've got to put in your toolbox, because in the big scheme of things, it's the top of your business funnel. Without content, people cannot become aware of you. Just having a website does not create awareness. Just having a funnel does not create awareness. Just having products does not create awareness. I don't care how amazing they are. It is the content that actually creates the awareness. So tool number one is that you want to build a growing library of content that's speaking to a buying audience. Okay. You want to focus on both. I gotta say this real quick because it's really funny to me how a lot of the comments that I get from people that are like, you're only selling your course or you're only selling this thing. And it's because those people are in fact freebie seekers. They're the ones that turn to YouTube, right? And they're wanting to like squeeze like the life out of every single video to get every bit of free information they can. And they don't have like an intention to actually buy something. Those are not the people that you want to cater your content to. All right. So you're going to have to learn how to get really, really mindful and how to think in the mind of the person that wants to buy. And then you create content speaking to them. And that's how I've established myself, right, over these even years and months, is really understanding what my ideal person, which is a buyer, like what it is they need to hear and where are they on their journey, right? And that's the content that I deliver up, right, in the content that I actually create. And that's why my content produces leads and also sales for me. The next thing you need in your toolbox, number two, is an automated system. Your automated system should generate leads for you, should educate your future buyers, should help you make all of the sales, and should also play a huge role in the actual fulfillment of those sales when someone purchases. The one thing that I love is it can be 3 o'clock in the morning, right? I am asleep, and a sale is transacted. So not only did my automated sales system generate the lead, right? Oh, I'm sorry, my content generates the lead, but it was able to take in the lead. It was able to educate them on my product, right? Through the sales page that's all set up. It was able to take their debit or credit card, process that payment, and I don't have to worry about waking up and trying to figure out, oh my gosh, now I got to fulfill all these orders. No, they're automatically fulfilled at the time of purchase because my automated system is able to do all of that. So with an automated system, when someone opts in, my system works for me. When someone's ready to buy, my system works for me. Once they purchase and the fulfillment needs to kick in, my system works for me. When the welcome email needs to get sent out, my system works for me. When the follow-up emails need to be sent out, my system works for me, right? 24/7, 365, without attitude, without prejudice, it works for me the exact same way every single time. And that's what we want to have set up inside of our business so that as our content library is growing and we are calling in our future buyers and they're interested in learning more about our digital products and our digital offers, right, they're able to get the info ASAP. They're not waiting on connecting with someone or waiting on an answer via a DM or waiting on, a one-on-one presentation or for a webinar next week. They can get everything on demand. When you're able to deliver on demand, you're able to make money on demand. And that's where our automated system, right, is absolutely amazing. So a couple of instances last week that really stand out in my mind in terms of like being so grateful, right, of an automated system was on one occasion, I was actually on a company call. While on that call, right, I remember a sale coming in. And I remember thinking like, even the frame of mind that I was in, right? I was like, I'm so thankful that like I have a system that's working for me where even as my mind is on other things, right? Like sales can still come in and it's not dependent upon me needing me to jump on the phone or answer an email in order for that sale to take place. Right? Another instance was, I was busy on a Friday, right? Had a lot of things going on and I look up and didn't realize that the sound was off on my phone. So I didn't even realize that a sale had been transacted, but there you go. A sale had actually been transacted. And in my business, my digital product I sell is a $500 digital course. So you have to understand, right? Of course, when I look at my phone and I see a sale, I'm like, oh, that's fun. Because it's fun to be able to live your life and to be able to have these kind of sales roll through. On Saturday, right, I was driving to the nail shop and I was bumping the music that I was listening to and all of a sudden the music lowered and I'm like, what's going on? And it was a sale notification coming through in my car, right, letting me know that I had transacted a sale. So I'm just telling you, like when you put these things to work inside of your business, you're going to realize, right, that it's not about having one thing, but your toolbox turns into an entire system. So the only way my automated system can perform for me and allow these things to happen is that I create that library of content, right, that's calling in my future buyers that have the intention on buying to get a transformation. They want more information, so then they hop over to my automated system, and then my automated system takes over and notifies me whenever someone purchases my digital product. The same can be true for you. So the second item that you must have inside of your toolbox if you want to set your business up for passive style earning, right, and big money weeks is you've got to have an automated system. The third tool you gotta have in your toolbox is an email marketing system and an email marketing routine. So as I said earlier, the past 2 weeks, my content was not the best. However, because I have a very strong email marketing process in place and because my email list grows literally every single day, and remember what I said, I have content that still is performing very well for me that I created months ago, and that content is still generating leads and making me sales. But because I've been building this email list, even during weeks where my content that I created in real time was not the best, for whatever reason, I still had people that became buyers and customers because they were on my email list, receiving emails that were building know, like, trust, and confidence, right? And when the time was right for them, they were able to pop. Right? So I'm not reliant upon what I do today as being the only way that my business can make money. Right? Again, like these are elements where it's not about we build an email list and we're looking to make money from the email list today, But I looked at it as like, what a blessing to have an email list that I've been growing since January, like very, very intently. And because I've been growing it intently from my content library, again, and building a list of people that I believe have an intent on buying, that there are a great share of people that are on my email list that are receiving emails, building deeper know, like, and trust, gaining confidence. And when the time is right for them to buy, they will have the confidence to buy because they've actually been on my email list and this email marketing has been working. I'm telling you, this is where so many people drop off and they drop many, many coins. They miss out on many, many coins because they don't understand the importance, right, of email marketing. So yes, we're in a digital world where so much business can be transacted through our social media accounts directly from our content, but not everybody is going to buy straight from your content. You are going to have people that need to collect their money, collect their thoughts, gain the confidence, feel more comfortable with you. And for whatever reason, they need more exposures. Your email list and your email marketing routine is going to give people what it is that they need to make a buying decision when the time is right for them. That is the only time that people make a buying decision, is when it is right for them. So when I think about having a business that has this passive element, even during weeks where my content that I was creating was not the best, I was still able to generate, right, $5,000 a week, right, because of these elements, because I was able to generate sales from people that had opted in weeks and even months prior, right, and now it was their time to get started. So the third thing you gotta have inside of your toolbox, right, is not only email marketing automation, but you need an email marketing routine. You gotta learn how to communicate via email, and it's gotta be like a very regular routine practice inside of your business. All right, the number 4 tool in our toolbox is like literally my favorite tool, and it is a high in demand digital product that's going to help you make money immediately. The reason why this is so overlooked by so many people, and why so many people, I think, choose wrong when it comes to the digital product that they're selling, is they're not really thinking about it in the right way. And I'm going to help you understand. If we want to make money faster, we've got to position our digital product to allow us to make money faster. And just selling any digital product, it just won't do. So you got to make sure that your digital product is high in demand. You've got to understand, like, and think about your digital product as being like a heck yes. When your ideal person comes along, they find your videos or they find your content, they love your brand, they love your messaging, and then they fall upon your digital product, it becomes a heck yes to them, right? Like, think about your digital product as that thing that they have been wanting, they have been trying it to find. And now not only did they find the right digital product, but guess what they also found? They found the right person to buy it from. And when both of those conditions are met, that's when the buying process has happened, like at the level of content or on our social media accounts. Like, people are literally making buying decisions and saying yes before even going over to sales pages. I know you find that hard to believe, but time and time again, I have had customers that are like, Steph, I knew I was going to buy before I even opted in to learn more about your course or to learn more about your digital product you were talking about. Like, they already knew they were going to buy because of my content, right? And so you want to make sure that your digital product, that it's high in demand, that it's actually solving a problem, that it's taking your person from A to B, where once they've consumed that digital product, right, like, they're going to have the answers, right, to get the transformation that they want to get at this phase of their journey. And so when it's high in demand, let's go back and put it all together. Right? You're creating a content library. Every bit of content is speaking to people with a buying intent, your ideal people with a buying intent. And now you have this high in demand digital product, right? Where they're like, where has this been all of my life? Like, I wish I would have known about this months ago or years ago, right? And now they're encountering you. And let's say from the get out, they're like, I love you. I love your energy. I love your vibe, right? Like, I'm so glad I found your content. And now you have this high in demand digital product. It's a match made in heaven. And this is when the buying decisions like happen a lot faster. This element of passive earning like literally turns me on, right? And what I mean by that is it's fun to be able to get a sale and you're like, I don't even recognize that email. right? Or you research and you're like, wow, like that person didn't even opt in and they haven't been on my list for days and weeks. They literally opted in today and they bought today. I cannot tell you how often this happens inside of my business. All right. And so you want to make sure that the digital product that you are selling, that it is high in demand and that it is a heck yes to your ideal person. And that's something you've got to learn when it comes to business, right? It's business 101, right? Who is the ideal person that you're serving? Because your digital product should be a heck yes to them, right? Where it's not even a second thought, like they know they got to buy this digital product and they got to buy it from you. All right. So number 4 in our toolbox is a high in demand digital product. Don't choose your digital product or don't license your digital product for any other reason than you know that it is a heck yes to your ideal buyer. All right, the 5th tool in our toolbox is conversion skills. Now, I always tell people that making money is a skill. The more skilled you are with digital marketing and the business of online business, right, the more money that you set yourself up to make. When people are not making money online and they are trying, I always say it's because you have some skill deficiencies, right? You have a skill deficit. We need to get your skills up. Well, this is definitely one of those high income skills. And so your conversion skills is really the way you navigate everything inside of your business, right? To help your ideal person say yes at every stage, from your content to your sales pages, to your emails, to your order form, to your live streams, to your social posts, to your stories, to your reels, like any and everything you do inside of your business, right? You should be leveraging conversion skills, right? To help them and nudge them closer and closer to saying yes. Now, this is where I want to actually insert my digital marketing course with Master Resale Rights. This is the digital product I sell in my business every single day. The reason I sell this is because I know the majority of people out there that are trying to make money online, they are failing because they are lacking a lot of these high income skills. They may be set up to make money, as in having digital products, but maybe even like how we broke it down today, they did not choose those digital products wisely. Like it is not a heck yes. It is not high in demand. Like they just grabbed the bundle because someone told you the bundle was hot or the bundle was low cost or you got it on a deal. And so you decided to grab it and slap it up on Stan Store or on Linktree or something. And now you're wondering why it won't actually sell. So these high income digital marketing skills, like they set you up to make money online, right? By again, knowing how to navigate your business. Write that down. It's important to understand that it's not just about the elements. It's not just about the tools in the toolbox, right? But are you using them in such a way where your entire process that you're setting up and that your ideal customers and your future customers are coming through, right? Where it's being navigated very, very smoothly. You got to know how to actually navigate your business. All right. And so the digital marketing course that I sell, it helps you learn the business of online business. It helps you learn these high income digital marketing skills. And it even gives you a ready-made digital product to sell as your own, like I sell it as my own. So if like you love the idea of learning these skills and even selling a digital product that you don't have to create, right? That's going to earn you $500 every single time you sell it to someone else. That's the digital product that I sell. And I will drop the information down below in the description if you in fact do want to check that out. All right. But again, the 5th tool in our toolbox is we've got to understand and we've got to learn how to leverage conversion skills, conversion conversations, right? Inside of our business, all throughout every single thing that we do. The better and the more seamless these conversion conversations can be had through everything that we do. I'm telling you, this is another element that brings about those passive sales where again, your product becomes a heck yes. You become a heck yes. Like everything begins to click right for your ideal person where again, your digital product just makes sense. It's a no-brainer and buying from you is a logical choice. All right. So do you see how I talk about having 2 bad weeks with my content, right? Even having those 2 bad weeks, I had elements like email marketing in place, right? And prior content in place that was still helping me to make sales inside of my business. But do you see how when you're consistently doing all of these things right, and you do set up content in such a way where someone can consume content and decide to make a buying decision right there. And then you have other people on your email list that might make a buying decision at a later time. Like, this is how the sales inside of your business compound. All right. It's so important for you to really understand how all of these things work together, why they work better together, and how they help you make so much more money, right? When you decide to get better, you decide to be skillful, and you decide to put together a well-oiled machine for your business. And that's what this toolbox enables you to do. Like, this is the toolbox that works for me inside of my business every single day. And I just had to share it with you. The final tool in our toolbox is additional income streams. So for me, I leverage really smart affiliate offers. So I become an affiliate of every single tool I use inside of my business, and I leverage those links throughout my business. So I not only make money by selling my digital product up front, right, all throughout the week, right, but I also make a lot of back end money through the affiliate offers, right, that are sprinkled in throughout my business. You can offer these through your emails, right, as a part of your email marketing routine. You can offer it to your new digital product customers. You can offer it within your members area or as a part of the fulfillment process. And that's what I do inside of my business. So it's not uncommon, right, for me to have days where I make, a few $1,000s by selling my digital product. And then I look up and I've made a couple of $100s, right, through a couple of the affiliate offers that I sell inside of my business as well. And I feel like where I am in my business right now, like I am just getting going with this process that I've been working, right? Like since January. So we're talking about, 6 months. And so for me, I get so excited because I know there's going to come a point in my business where I'm not only going to be experiencing the $1,000 days, right? Thousands of dollars a day through my digital product sales, but I'm also going to be experiencing $1,000, right, on a day, right, or in a day from the various affiliate offers as well. Why? Because those compound, they're recurring, they're ongoing, and they happen without me even knowing they're happening. Oftentimes, I don't even think to check on them, right? And when I go to check on them, I realize like every single day, right, that I have been earning. It's really, really, really fun. And so again, when you can become aware, right, of these tools, because a lot of times, like even like this little additional income, a lot of people leave coins on the table when it comes to that because they don't know how to insert them inside of their business properly. But when we talk about passive, like this is one of the truest passive incomes, right? Because I don't call out for the sale. I don't invite people to buy it. Like I don't do videos around it. They're just very cleverly inserted inside of my entire business framework. And so as people need the tools or they need the resources, right, they know where to go get them. And when they go get them and they get them through my link, right, I instantly earn the commission. And trust me, those babies rack up. This was something I learned like day one when I came online many years ago. It's called stacking your income. A lot of the amateurs will talk about having multiple streams of income. And I guess that can be fine as well. For me, I know my energy is best served by having a well thought out strategic business where my income is stacked, right? Because to me, that's really where passive takes off. Is I don't have to think about how those sales are going to be transacted or how I'm going to make money with the variety of affiliate offers that I offer inside of my business. Right, is I strategically have them set up inside of my business, again, so my income stacks. Multiple streams of income is when you're out there doing videos on every single thing that you're promoting, right? You're trying to run this business and then this business and then this business and this thing over here, right? And that can be very, very hard. The average person is hardly making any money inside of their business. So then you take that person hardly making any money, confused, doesn't know what to do, trying to make multiple income streams, right? And it's just a recipe for disaster and for failure, where when you can do it smart, like using my toolbox, right? You set your business up in a very, very strategic way where you're building a content library. Your content is calling in people with the intent on buying. They're looking for a transformation. You're building your email list. And on a daily basis, this email list, this asset of yours is growing, right? On a daily basis, emails are being sent out to your email list, building know, like, and trust, creating confidence, allowing you to step in as the logical choice, right? You have this high in demand digital product that's like a heck yes, right? You're learning how to navigate your business, right? Where you're strong in your conversion skills and your communication skills. And so more sales pop off faster inside of your business, right? And then you insert strategically other income streams, which are nothing more than smart affiliate offers, because they're resources and tools that your customers need to help them in running their business or getting certain results anyways, right? And then more money comes in that way as well. So in this instance, like, this is exactly why I sell the digital marketing course that I sell as my digital product of choice. Because anyone that comes online, no matter what you want to sell, you have to learn the business of online business, which is exactly what I broke down today, kind of Cliff Notes version. But you've got to get really, really great at all of the individual tools. And you've got to learn digital marketing, because everything I broke down to you today, me showing up here, that's all that digital marketing is knowing how to navigate and use the platforms of the internet to connect us with our future buyers. When you can do that, right, confidently, when you can do that in a strong way, right, when you can do that with consistency, when you know exactly what to do, that's exactly when you'll produce more sales of your digital products or whatever it is that you want to sell. And that's when you'll in fact make a lot more money inside of your business. That's exactly where I've gotten to in my business, where again, I can look up and I'm like, I can hardly believe it's just, the 7th day of the month and the first week of the month. And I've already earned, right, what most people will never even earn working their 9-to-5 job. That's inspiring. That's empowering. That's exciting. And I want more people to know, in an industry where we can take the ceiling off of our income potential, that it's not only possible, but that this is how we do it. Not just hyping you up over the money that can be made, but again, this is how we actually do it. These are the considerations that we have to make in order to get these kind of results for ourselves. So here's the thing. Anyone can create a digital product. Anyone can license a digital product. Anyone can get a digital product set up, and anyone can become an affiliate, right, of a company. The question is, are you set up? Are you positioned to make really, really, really good money with those digital products and with those affiliate offers? That is the telltale sign, and that is what this is all about. I'm going to drop my link down below in the description so you can learn more about this phenomenal digital marketing course with Master Resale Rights that has absolutely changed the game for my own business and literally helped me get set up for online business success in this way. But here's the thing I want you to understand in closing. Months ago, months ago, I knew this is what I wanted to experience inside of my business. And so I began to put provisions in place to experience these kind of outcomes and these kind of results where I wouldn't have to work as hard and where I could have, right, like a passive way of earning. And as you can tell by the results that I've been sharing with you, this is the toolbox, right, that has enabled me to be able to make this happen. Again, it didn't happen overnight, but because I had the foresight many months ago of the business that I wanted, I began to put the elements in place for this business months ago. So allow today to be that for you. If you know it's right now, we're June 10th, and you're like, by August or September or by Christmas, like, this is what I want my business to look like, you don't wait till then to get it going. You don't wait till then to get it cracking. You get it cracking right now, right, by taking heed to exactly what was shared with you today. You start taking heed, you begin creating your content library, you begin calling in people with the intent on buying, you begin building your email list, you begin establishing an email routine, right? You lock in, zero in, hone in on that digital product that's high in demand, you sell out for it, right? You know it's the solution for your ideal person, you get really, really great at sharing it with people, and guess what, right? You set yourself up for these kind of outcomes as well. And then you strategically stack your income, right, with really smart affiliate offers, right, that are in alignment, right, with your business and that you know are resources and tools that your ideal buyers are also going to need to help them in supporting their journey. So I'll go ahead and drop the link down below in the description so you can learn more about this phenomenal digital marketing course with Master Resale Rights, where you can learn from it and you can also earn from it, and where you also get my amazing mentorship to help you, guide you, and support you on this journey. Right? And you can also watch the video that pops up next if you want to dive a little bit deeper into what I do.